Try and find these things because you gotta be like right up on them for them to appear on your map.
Death wish? Grand. And bullets for you, and bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets!
The old woman lived all alone in the heart of the forest. She was a strange bird, that one.
No, good thing I'm immune to electricity.
Laser burns. Those blast points too accurate for devil riders. Only the laserdactyl's so precise. You'll have to track it down and kill it before it strikes again.
I don't want you dying over a canyon.
Well, the town's a little safer thanks to you, but the skies are just a bit less majestic. Unless, say, you reckon I could make a kite out of leather?
Take that, you ganky knob! I call this a successful operation.
I want my damn fire revolver. I have a feeling I'm not going to get it until I beat this DLC. It's going to really piss me off. I was gonna say, I was going through and I was like, I definitely remember there being another side mission popped in my head. Okay, one. It's gonna leave it on that screen to go. One more level up. We're at max.
You ain't walking out of here alive, you greedy sow. I know you done stole them beans.
I ain't never stole no beans in my whole damn life. You took them.
I swear by my grandma's untended bunions, I will end you for this.
Oh, yeah? Well, go on and try, you refried bean-loving agent.
It's the only way to eat 'em hot, damn it! I can't even believe you would bake beans. It's downright unthinkable.
Well, after I take them stole beans off your still warm corpse, I'ma bake myself up a whole mess of beans.
You bite your tongue before I blast it out your mouth. Now give me them beans back. They's mine.
They's my beans. If you're gonna try it, go on and try it then.
Oh, I'm fixing to try it. Just you wait and see.
Well, I'm waiting.
Same, I'm waiting. No?
Here I was, thinking this fibbing
What's up, psychic girl?
was my best friend. Then I go
Yo,
and
bro,
take
what's
a
up?
gander at the back of my eyelids for a spell, and she ups and steals all the damn beans. Probably 'cause she wants to bake them like a savage.
Don't you give a chitlin of wit to this no-good, cheap-shotting chiseler. I ain't eating no damn refried beans, so she done stole them and trying to pin the deed on me.
I mean, baked beans are definitely the way to go.
Beans are just lovely.
Refried
Get it,
beans are really
girls,
only
but
good, at
before
least
there's
I
any
think,
bloodshed,
are only really good for
let me have a bit
burritos.
of a look around.
Fine.
Mighty fine.
Exceptionally fine.
Fine times infinity.
Damn.
Shame to see friends at each other's throats like that. But I suppose some things...
Looky what we got here then. A lead. And it sure don't look like a person tore into him.
Some bean-hungry beasts were clearly on the prowl. The Vault Hunter followed the trail of lost legumes. Reba and Betty were famous, you know, and not just for their constant feuding either. Back in town, they were known as the Bean Queens. Folks said you ain't never really tasted beans until you try them that come from the queens.
Ooh. Ah, shame to see so many beans wasted like this. I don't blame the girls for being so upset about it. Well, look at the state here.
I do love me some baked beans. Baked beans with some potato salad, deviled eggs, some Spanish rice. Could do a smoked ham with that as well. Could also do some ribs. So good. Beans, yeah, beans. Just talking about food and it's got my mouth all watering. Oh, that's not what was supposed to happen. Oh, well, legendary. I would love to get another grenade that heals me. Let's try this again. Try this. I think the first time I tried to do it, it ended up hitting the corpse.
This trail of cans better lead somewhere good. Like a pot of gold. Or beans.
Yeah, pot of beans.
Golden beans.
I'm not sure you can eat golden beans, Mike.
The Vault Hunter ventured into the beast's lair, hoping to recover some of those precious beans.
I wonder if there's recycling on Gehenna.
Turns out them Bean Queens weren't the only bean fans in the forest. There were bean-hungry devils who weren't likely to relinquish their prize. And there were a whole mess of them.
These bloated blimps.
It's possible you picked the wrong battle.
The beans awaited at the end of the slaughter. Maybe them two girls didn't need to trade barbs after all.
Yeesh, only one can left. Them ladies are gonna be at each other's throats all over again.
The Vault Hunter was right about that.
You better damn well hope they come back with them beans or you're done for, you hear me?
And you better damn well hope that I'm chock full of refried by supper time, or I'ma riddle you
What do you
dead.
mean recently, bro?
Even if and they do come back with them beans, I'm gonna bake them.
You didn't like beans
savory little
beforehand?
Guys, you hear me?
Over my bloody carcass, you will.
Oh, that can be arranged, old
Baked
friend.
beans, lima
Believe you
beans,
me.
black-eyed peas.
Think so, huh? Then quit your lips to flapping
They're
and get
actually
your
beans.
finger to cracking already.
You thinking I ain't got the sand for it, do you? I'll show you what's what.
Go on then.
I do love me some
I'm
minor
afeard of you.
beans.
I seen you shoot. You couldn't hit a dozen double-wide devil.
What are the rewards for this? Oh, it doesn't tell me.
Oh, yeah? Well, you shoot so bad they call you a fish-eyed filly behind your back.
Oh my good hot damn, do they really?
I know. It's so mean, right?
You know, it really is.
But the point is, you ain't walking out of here without a few new perforations.
Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Guess we will. Fine. Mighty fine.
Fine times infinity.
Damn it.
Aye, enough of all that now! I've got this one last can of beanie goodness right here, and I'll make the call on it. Get me?
Better you than her, I reckon. Choose wisely.
Fine by me, long as you make the right call.
It was a tough call for the Vault Hunter, but an important decision. Probably the most important bean-centric decision they'd ever make.
Oh, I'm gonna refry those little suckers till they don't know what's what.
No! I'll bake them till they're good and baked! Yeah!
Come on, stranger. You can't let old Bake Happy Biddy over here do that sacrilege on them beans.
No, give it to me! I will not allow them beans to be mashed into a mushy paste! It's a damn tragedy is what that is!
You know you want to give them here, to me. Don't even think twice on it, stranger.
I gotta have them beans! Come on, I just gotta!
Well, what are you waiting for? Make the damn call already!
Yeah, at least we can agree on that much. What's the word?
Just doing what's best for you, I think.
What the good hot damn do you think you're doing, stranger?
Yeah, you wasted perfectly good beans! Now, if that ain't already a crime, it ought to be.
What do you say, Betty? Friends again?
If that means we get to drop this lick spittle together, I'm in.
Let's teach him a lesson! Okay, okay. We shouldn't have messed with you, we get it. We yield.
Yeah, we yield. Don't end us.
Betty, I feel like we ain't never been closer than during that old fuss just now. Maybe it's better that there ain't no more beans for us to feud on.
I was thinking the same damn thing, Reba. It's better this way.
Thank you for helping us get back on track, stranger. Our kinship ain't never been more fierce, thanks to you. Now come on, Betty. Let's rest up. Then, after all these years, we're finally gonna do it.
You mean it?
That's right. We'll head back to town and finally open up that restaurant we always talked about.
I'm in, Reba. I'm so in.
Beans, huh? What can't they do?
What'd you give me? Now, where the hell was I heading? And yes, those guys do love beans. Kind of reminds me of the older lady in the Iceborne DLC in Monster Hunter.
So, why are you here?
Juno sent me.
Juno? Haven't talked to her since she went and moved into that human cage they call a town. Can't imagine what business she'd have with me. What's this about?
What's the deal with this ruiner I've been hearing about? Rose is trying to hatch it.
Of course she is. The fool. This way. Come on now. I'll tell you what I know, but I need your help with something. The Ruiner. Company always loved its dramatic names. Interitus Regina was designed as the apex of bioengineered weapons. Company scrapped the project when they realized it couldn't be controlled.
Oh, now you start booking it. I turn my back and you start booking it.
There's a piece of raw core over there. Grab it for me. I used to work for the company, you know. The Dominus Project. That was mine. We experiment. Good. Now, bring it here. Just give me a moment to work.
I don't know why they give them such long dialogue when where you have to
believe
go
I've
so
found a way
short.
to temporarily charm hostile creatures, and even humans. The Mentis Dominion, or Mentanets, to keep it simple, are unique species of parasitic bugs which, when exposed to infused core, can seize the minds of their victims. In theory, anyway. Now for the final step. Ooh, this is exciting. There. Infused core. Quite a bit more potent than its raw form. This way. Come on now. Now, add a small piece of the infused core to each of the Mentanats breeding containers. There are only a few left that still need it. I've already taken care of the others. If my experiment is successful, you'll be able to temporarily turn enemies into allies, meaning you just might survive this place. And sure, Rose may have passed through here safely, but she has her own methods.
Definitely want to hit up this before I move on. Oh, and we got Prospector thing over there. All right.
Just look at them. Fascinating. Kind of beautiful, aren't they? Now that that's done, we'll finish my experiment and make those bugs work for us. Go on, I'll give you the honor. Release the Mentanats, and we'll see if the experiment was a success. Gosh, they really are lovely, aren't they? Marvelous. But there's one more step. Come here.
Of course there is.
Before we can call the experiment a success, we must try this on a live specimen. This way. Rambunctious beasts, aren't they? But we can change that, yes indeed. Damage the traitor weed plant to see the results of our efforts. The Mentanats will then seek a new host, thus taming the Bellic. I'll be in here taking notes. Success! You didn't doubt me, did you? Ha ha ha! The joy of discovery still thrills my heart. Wait, do you hear that? The wild Bellics. They're coming. don't like seeing one of their kind dominated. The bugs! The bugs! Don't forget the bugs! Turn them against each other. There, you see? The Manta gnats will help keep you safe. Well,
I'm not listening to anything you're saying, Chick.
now come, I'll show you the way to Rose. As I said, Rose went to the mines to load up a train full of core. With enough, she may succeed in hatching the Ruiner. That cannot happen. You must stop her. This is as far as I go. Farewell, gunslinger.
Everyone on this backwater rock knew about Oletta. Some said she was the one who told Rose about the Ruiner. And again, some folks are liars. I should know.
Well, looky there. You see those uniform, symmetrified wounds? To me, like the Hypergoians work. Do us all the kindness and relieve the beast of its hide, would you?
Proclamation on the house.
I'll be along soon. I'm trying to wallpaper my whole house in leather. Nothing's cozier than being totally surrounded by hide. That's why nature gave us skin.
What am I missing? 2 skins. You got Prospector already on there. Need Gehenna Most Wanted, Creature Feature, Sato's. Oh, there's another skin to win. 2 Sato Sagas and Sato Witch. We'll see if I can find them.
Hurry up and get that core loaded before that bounty hunter comes to kick up a fuss. Damn it, Teruid! They're here! The bounty hunter is here!
Guns up, Tomodachi's! Let's get them!
Devil Riders were loading the train down. There was a valve that controlled the flow of core out from the mine. Vault Hunter figured they'd try to stop it at the source. That valve was thirsty for a turning.
Nothing over here.
Another step in Sato's journey awaits at a nearby journal. See if you can find it.
Followed a devil rider into the forest. Saw him go into a hut littered with all sorts
Sorts of company equipment. Don't know what they were doing in there, but afterwards it seemed like the Bellic steered clear of them. Strange. Ruth Canara said she heard some scientist from the company days lived in that hut, but when we rode up, the place was abandoned. She must have seen us coming.
I feel like if I fall down here, this like death because it's not on the map.
Jammed. Rose Shadows must have seen that coming and locked down the controls. So the Vault Hunter took to some righteous destruction, as was their wont.
Quit squabbling with that bounty hunter and get the train moving. We got enough core.
You heard the butcher! Get this train out of here!
Go, 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 go! Get this Honda company junk moving!
Vault Hunter didn't know where that train was headed, but knew if it got there, there was gonna be trouble. The question was, how to stop the train.
Need some bombs. Lots of bombs.
They did indeed need bombs.
You wanna think twice next time?
I don't know if I should head there. I think that might be part of a side mission.
town, and just didn't have it in me to leave it to suffering. Bella was my best friend, till Sheriff said she was too dangerous. So I let her loose in the forest. Hardest day of my life. Now that Sheriff's gone, though, I'd love to get her back. That old crone Oletta should know where Bella's at.
Oh, Oletta, do you know where Titus's girl Bella's at?
Of course I do. She's at Ginfor Grotto. I've got some foraging to do, so I'll take you to Bella's den. Try and keep up.
Ooh.
Well, don't keep me waiting.
The company may have ruined this planet, but at least I got a movie out of the deal. This here's a tour de force, a triumph. Why, you might even say it's my masterpiece. Once this beauty hits the silver screen and I get one of those shiny little statuettes, everyone in the 6 galaxies is gonna say, Katsuhiro Jones, now that guy can make a movie.
Got it, my guy.
Oh, there you are. You ready to find Bella?
Yes.
It was a real sorry sight the day Titus came to release Bella. Waterworks like you wouldn't believe. That boy's got a soft spot in him. Too soft for Gehenna, anyway. But I saw how he doted on her, and, well, I can't say it wasn't endearing.
As it turned out, Oletta wasn't all hard edges after all. Imagine that.
It'd be great if you would run instead of fucking RP walk.
Now, Bella's been a wild thing for a time now. Who's to say she even wants to return? But that's up to her. If she gets a whiff of Titus's scent, maybe it'll jog her memory. And I've got just the thing. A pair of Titus's trousers.
Why do you have those?
Wasn't planning on it? Don't want to know.
There are some mysteries we ain't meant to know. You'll need to draw Bella out of her lair. Get some prime devil meat as a lure. There are some feisty devils that dwell in the cave system up ahead. Magnificent specimens. Butcher them for some grade A devil steaks. Careful, though. Some are radioactive as nuclear waste, and the others are coursing with electricity. Take your pick, because Bella ain't exactly picky. Bella was a runt when Titus set her loose. I didn't think she'd last a day. And now she's made of herself a matriarch. Girl's got some fight in her, no question. We'll see how she reacts to you. No promises.
That's radioactive now. I think radioactivity would probably be bad for you, Titus, so I'm gonna do you a solid and get her to be electric.
You got a death wish? Did that one have a bounty? No? You sure? Your parents should be ashamed of you.
Vault Hunter was thinking that electrified meat might be the way to go.
I mean, I could do that, or I could go back and grab the radioactive meat as well now.
They gathered up all the radioactive meat, too. It's always nice to have options. The Vault Hunter knew what to do. It was time to draw Bella out of her lair. But Bella weren't so itty-bitty no more. Vault Hunter watched, hoping this would work. And what do you know? She took the bait. Now, Bella seemed friendly enough, but would she take to Titus's scent after all these years? Vault Hunter placed the pants on the ground. Titus's pants smelled like dreams deferred and a yearning for something lost. Also days-old hotcakes for some reason. Looks like she missed Titus as much as he missed her. But the local Bellics didn't take too kindly to their matriarch turning her back on them like that.
Got any more for the meat grinder? Trust me, and you're dead. Fancy that.
The beast seemed like she was following a scent on the breeze. Hell of a nose on those Bellics. Vault Hunter tailed her to make sure she made it.
Well, look at you, girl. What a specimen. But there's someone back in town who misses you. You remember Titus, don't you?
Another pair of Titus's pants. What is going on with you?
Hey, I said don't ask, didn't I? You ready to go, girl?
Huh. So the old girl actually understands you, or what?
Let's just say it's part of my charm. At any rate, I'm sure Titus will appreciate what you've done. I'll pick up the reward from Titus when I get into town. Here's your cut. Let's go, Bella. You haven't forgotten your way back to town, have you?
700K.
Oh, come on. I'll show you.
Oh, bonus. POV, no thank you. We got a
Vault
little
Hunter
bit
decided
to
to go spelunking through the core mines, looking for explosives. Company wasn't all scientists in suits. A lot of folk worked these mines back in the day. Work paid well for what it was. Still, plenty who went down into Gehenna's heart never came back up into the sea.
I'm gonna put you in the
shot.
dust!
Patience is a virtue! This is a group project, but I'm the only one doing any work!
I gotta reload this damn thing! Rabbit!
86 those pricks!
Was it me, or did he become radioactive for no reason?
Ooh.
Stay sharp, bounty hunter. Waylon Hurd usually lurks around there. He's the quickest digger on Gehenna and likes to spend time underground. How about you go ahead and put him there for good? You never did know where that weird old bastard would pop up. He caught me making water one time and I damn near broke his teeth in for it. Creep.
Some of us ain't gonna survive this! Back it up! Would you look at
There's our bounty. That's probably another skin.
Refined core bombs. Wouldn't know it from looking at them, but they sure packed a punch.
So, you made it through the forest. Well, good for you. But it doesn't matter. You're just a bounty hunter, and still don't understand how it works around here. There's only one thing strong enough to tame Gehenna, and I'm about to hatch it.
I thought I heard another sniper shot. Yeah, that's 100K. What's that? That's 30. Like 48, yeah. Not gonna be able to compete with this shoddy. It's just too damn good.
Those bombs were looking mighty handy, laced with refined core for a bit of extra oomph.
The Ruiner was my grandmother's project, you know. She put her heart and soul into it. Then the company got cold feet. But I'll finish what she started. Bring her dream to life. Then Gehenna will be mine, and there won't be anyone fool enough to try to take it from me.
Hilarious that you think you deserve to own the whole planet.
Ooh.
What's gonna happen, Chica?
There we go! Bombs! God, I love bombs. Anyway, time to find that train and blast it sky high!
No time to lose. Vault Hunter had to find a shortcut. Tunnel had collapsed. Company never bothered to clear it out.
Of course.
Yep, told you they packed a punch. The shortcut worked wonders. Vault Hunter set to planting those explosives on the tracks. Luckily, the train didn't come along till they were done. Trust me on that. That's just how stories work.
Let's reveal the mystery of Sato's travels together. One of his journals is nearby.
Captured a Devil Rider today. Made him tell us about the code.
It's kill or be killed, mostly. Killing the weak's fine. Killing the strong, though? Now that's how you move up. The ink, that's only for the big kills. Which gave me an idea. What if we covered ourselves in tattoos and bluff our way into the gang? Just might last long enough to meet their leader and take them down.
Another cache. Another part of the Devil Rider code. Load up, Bounty Hunter.
Cache is back there. There's no warp point there. But there is a warp point there. So I think I'll just keep it pushing. Oh, I need to turn back around and hit that.
Another dead townsperson. Hey, you see those scorch marks? Electricore must have done this. This is great. As far as tragedies go, I mean. Now you go avenge the dead folks as I can get that skin. Perfect. I've been trying to find some pink and purple leather for an evening look, and that Electricore hide looks like just the thing.
I mean, I'm sure sooner or later I'll do HP, but for right now, I'm not touching it. Now, I think the prospector, right? He's in this section. Is there anything on? No, there isn't anything on there.
Iron, iron!
I'm on fire! But not literally.
Crap out, Temple! I'm spent.
There's this thing.
Let's have us a Donnybrook then. I live for this!
I shoot! That's where I am! Hang on! Don't rush! It ain't nothing! Take my gun!
Snipers. You going? Okay.
Well, hang me out and call me jerky. You found another one of my treasures. I was starting to wonder if anyone would ever spot that one.
Alright, there we go. That's done and done. Right, I need to put the bombs there. Oh, hello. Where the fuck did you come from? Gonna have to take it because this shield's just too old at this point.
Bombs were set. Now for my favorite part.
Am I waiting for the train or am I hitting the force loader? How to?
The explosion echoed through the forest, and those devil riders didn't even get a chance to hit the brakes. Final stop. Now the Vault Hunter needed to find out where that train was going. Figured the conductor would know, if he was still in one piece.
Okay, Ash is the only thing I'm missing. And I can head back for that.
Nobody does bullets better than Marcus Munitions.
Screw you, gunslinger!
Beautiful last words out of that bastard. Luckily that wasn't the conductor.
That's the leave. That's the leave. Don't hold off on that.
Nope, wasn't that one neither. There he was. The conductor.
Butcher Rose is gonna make you pay for that. See you in ruin, bounty hunter.
Primus.
Rose called in a friend to do her dirty work for her.
Too late, gunslinger.
It was time to find out what that cackling bastard knew.
You're not looking so hot, brother. Where was this train going? And be quick about it.
Facility. Doesn't matter now. Was the last shipment. You're too late.
Juno, lass! Rose has been transporting core to some facility.
Yeah, I know where it is. Been there before. I'll meet you outside. You ain't getting in without my help.
Eight rocket launchers, even though that does do a lot of damage. Feel. Oh, I didn't see the outhouse before. Okay, so I want to go here. Then book it to cash. Get that, head back to town. Probably get some bandits here. No? No bandits? No, yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Are you seeing this? Open your bloody eyes!
Sato tried to infiltrate the Devil Rider gang? Well, that must be where he met his end.
Whatever it is, I'll take it.
Alright, once we get done this next map, I should have all the upgrades I need for completing the blast plains. And then we can clear up this map and then head towards the last area.
Facility. That was where the company started this whole mess. Seemed a good enough place to end it.
You're just in time! Got me some Devil Riders here! We'll talk after we put them in the ground!
I won't see them for the upcoming holiday.
Fancy looking tech right there. Didn't seem like the Vault Hunter could use it yet.
This can't be how you saw this going. Got any more for the meat grinder? Begging for a burial.
Psycho Girl, thanks for the follow.
Good to see you're still kicking up dust.
I was gonna say, how do you expect me to get up there?
Alright, there's something I gotta give you. When the Devil Riders broke into the facility years back, we stole all manner of company tech, including these Echo upgrades. Here. That'll let you access the Telezapper network. Just gotta get you in the system.
Oh,
Vault
actually,
Hunter couldn't use that company gadget just yet.
I have to register.
New user identified. Granting access to Telezapper network.
There you go. Now look, Rose must be using core to power a company launcher of some sort. If anything's got the firepower to crack that egg, it's company tech. Find that launcher and shut her down. I told you that Telezapper should get you to get. Yep. You're on your way now. Facility's not far. Get going.
I'll nab this, and I'm gonna head back to this other spot. What's up, Psycho Girl? How are you doing?
I gotta head back to town. Believe it or not, I put Titus in charge. That mangy bastard better open the gates for me. Watch out for Rose. She got her eye on you.
Let's head back to the Blast Plains, and we'll finish up everything we need to here. Let's take this so I can knock out that skin hunt. This is the third DLC that I've done. I have one more to do after this. And then I will be done with Borderlands 3, and I'll be switching over to some Souls-like games like Lies of P, because I haven't done the DLC for that. Zon the First Berserker, haven't played that at all. And Stellar Blade. Wait, no, that's trying to take me towards the mission. I gotta go around and up there. I have... Man, I always forget the DLC name for this, but it's the Krieg DLC. Krieg and the Fluster Cluck or something like that.
I'm on fire! But not literally. One assassination on the house. Ooh. Right, let's have it.